Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. On today's video I'm going to be showing you how to use cloves to get long and thick hair and also to stop hair loss. So I got my pot and I poured 2 glasses of water into my pot and I placed it on the stove. After placing it on the stove, I allowed it to boil for some time before adding a tablespoon of cloves into my pot. After adding a tablespoon of cloves into my pot, I covered it and allowed it to boil for 10 minutes. I allowed it to boil for 10 to 15 minutes more before taking it off the stove. After taking it off the stove, I transferred it into my jar so it can get infused more into the water. If you don't want to keep it for some days, you can decide to use it this way. It still works very well. After keeping it for 48 hours, this is what it looks like. It's darker than the previous time I last showed you. So I strained out the water. After straining it out, if you have essential oil at home, you can decide to add your essential oil into this water. But as for me, I decided to use it this way. It still works very well, that I can assure you, because there are so many testimonies about cloves and I myself have made use of cloves and I can testify about it. So now let's make clove oil. I got my extra virgin olive oil and I poured it. I made use of half cup of my extra virgin olive oil.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts.
I made use of 2 tablespoons of my clove. You can decide to ground the cloves, or if you have the grounded one at home, you can make use of 2 tablespoons too. But what I did, I decided to make use of it like that because I love exploring something new. So I actually reduced the stove to the lowest. I don't know if you can see it, how I reduced it so it doesn't get burnt. I reduced it and this is how it looks like. If you can see it clearly, it doesn't look burnt. So I transferred it into my jar once again. I want it to absorb more into the oil, so I left it for, I was supposed to leave this for a week, but just because I wanted to make use of it, I left it for 48 hours. I'm actually loving the way I did this. I don't know if you love it. If you like the way I did it, please can you comment below, because the oil is not burnt, it's not showing any sign of burnt. If you look at it, it's very clear and all the nutrients are still intact. That's one of the reasons I really love this method. After 48 hours, I strained it with my strainer. If you are still watching at this point, I want to say thank you. You are amazing. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, share, comment and give this video a thumbs up. And I transferred it into my applicator bottle for easy application and storage. As the title implies, using cloves as a leave-in spray, meaning you can use this on your braided hair, you can use this on cornrow, you can use it even when your hair is not braided, your hair is loosed out, you can use it. It helps prevent hair loss, it helps thicken your hair, it also helps treat your hair from any form of dandruff and split ends. That's one of the good things about this hairspray. If you have anywhere that you're experiencing hair loss, you can just spray directly on it. Like I said, we are not washing this out. This is a leave-in spray. You can use it as an overnight treatment. Spray it in the night. When you spray it in the night, you put on a bag on your hair, a plastic bag or your shower cap. But I really don't like using shower cap because of the band around it, which does not favor the edges of my hair. So you can put it on and go to bed the next day. It really helps the growth of your hair. It helps stimulate hair growth. It helps keeps your scalp healthy. When you have a healthy scalp, that's when your hair will be able to grow. After massaging my scalp, I went ahead to apply my clove oil. Because I had my braided hair, I went ahead to apply it on my scalp so it can absorb into my hair. Like I said, if you don't have braided hair on, probably maybe you did not make your hair, what you need to do is to apply you go in with your clove water first. You spray it on the scalp and you spray it all over your hair down to the tip. After spraying it, you massage, then you apply the oil to seal it up. You can also moisturize your hair along with it. It helps a lot. I just did this all over my hair. If you notice, whenever I apply the oil on my hair, I go ahead straight and I massage it into my hair so it can absorb very well. Someone once asked, can you use this oil as a daily oil for your hair? Yes, of course, you can use it as a daily oil. If you know your hair does not easily absorb oil, as mine, you can use it as a daily oil. But if you know your hair easily absorb oil and it retains it, you can use this 2 times in a week. So if you are still watching at this point, I want to say thank you. And if you just came across my video for the first time, can you please subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification bell to get notified whenever I upload a new video. And also to my returning subscribers, I want to say a big thank you to you, and watch out for my next video. See you, and I love you all.